the Modi-led central government is preparing to table the One Nation, One Election bill in the ongoing winter session of Parliament. Now, sources suggest that the government's plan is to build a broad consensus on the matter, with the bill set to be referred to a joint parliamentary committee for further discussions. It is learned that JPC then will engage in detailed talks with representatives from all political parties to facilitate collective agreement, that is, on the proposal. Now, remember, the One Nation, One Election initiative was a key promise in BJP's election manifesto. The bill seeks to synchronize elections for the Lok Sabha, state assemblies, and, of course, local bodies, aiming to reduce the frequency of elections and improve governance. However, the proposal has faced strong opposition, with leaders arguing that it's impractical and could lead to an erosion of federalism. Now, the opposition also views the plan as an attempt by the central government to centralize power and undermine states' autonomy. All right, shifting focus, the Grand Old Party has called for a meeting of Lok Sabha MPs today, and it's slated to take place shortly. What they're likely to discuss is moving a no-trust motion against Jagdeep Dhankar, the Rajya Sabha chairman and vice president. According to sources, the opposition is ready to move this no-trust motion in the current winter session of Parliament, and importantly, the TMC and the SP have already signed the notice for the same. Beyond this, the Aam Aadmi Party is also in support of the no-trust motion. The India bloc's proposed resolution invokes Article 67B of the Constitution, which outlines the process for removing the vice president. A resolution requires a majority vote in the Rajya Sabha with subsequent agreement from the Lok Sabha and must be preceded by at least 14 days' notice, that is. Rishabh Pratap, my colleague, joins me for more. Rishabh, very good morning. Given a quick takeaway of what we just put into perspective, what else are sources suggesting to you, and what do we know as to how this could be navigated now?
Well, if you can come back with your question, please. I could not hear that.
All right, Rishabh, if you can hear me, with the aspect that India bloc's big move is what we're looking at, what are we given to understand with sources suggesting as to how that could work out?
See, when it comes to the no confidence motion that the opposition is mulling right now, as of now, they are mulling over the possibility of bringing in a no confidence motion against the chairman of Rajya Sabha, given that many opposition leaders allege that the vice president and the chairman of Rajya Sabha is functioning in a partisan manner. What we are given to understand that many opposition leaders and many opposition parties, for that matter, are of the view that at least a symbolic no confidence motion should be brought in. Definitely, the opposition parties do not have the numbers by their side. We spoke to senior opposition leaders yesterday also in the parliament, and off record, all of them are saying that though we do not have number, but a few things are done for symbolism, and this is basically to send out a message that we are not content with the functioning of the chair of Rajya Sabha, and that's the reason that they are mulling over it. Whether the no confidence motion will be brought in or not, that is still yet to be seen. But definitely, many opposition bloc leaders are interested in at least bringing a no confidence motion, just to put on record that the opposition is not happy, not content with the manner in which Rajya Sabha is being conducted.
Right, Rishabh, and while you point that out, sources also going on to suggest that while the opposition is ready to move this, the TMC and the SP have already signed the notice for the same.
Well, definitely. The point is that opposition wants to be seen united when it comes to bringing in this motion in the Rajya Sabha, and also it's not something that is, that can be brought without planning. Given that if any opposition party backs out from this move, then it sends out a message that certain parties wanted to do this and not the whole of opposition. And that is something that opposition would not like to portray. And that's the reason that though a few parties have already started pitching in for this, they're waiting for further more clarity from other opposition parties as well before officially filing a no confidence motion. Remember, Congress, Samajwadi Party, Trinamool Congress, apart from that, DMK and other parties will be required to come together to file a strong no confidence motion. As of now, yes, the sources suggest that TMC and SP have moved forward with this, but whether they'll put it on the table or not is still not known. Remember last session also they decided to have a signature campaign. They did a signature campaign as well in a similar manner, but that was not tabled. So we'll have to wait and see whether this time the no confidence motion will be tabled or not.
Right, Rishabh. Thank you very much for not only joining us with the latest, but also helping us draw a better perspective as to how and what we know so far as to how politically this has panned out. But for now, we leave it at that. Let's